Take a rare. Whenever a land you control enters, double Tifa's power. That seems pretty oppressive. You need to pump it a little bit, but you do have equipment and all. Or sometimes you get 2 lands and that's 4. Enters or attacks is all a permanent. At random, then create tap token. That's a copy of that card. That's pretty sick. If it's land, to repeat that process. Reach and draw a card when a creature dies at the end step. I mean, Sin also reads really well. It's a 7/7 flyer for 7. But I said I'm gonna take a cheaper card, so I'm taking Tifa. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 green bird. Whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0. And then at the beginning of your end step, if you have 4 or more birds transform. Well, that's a sick card. You get a land. Okay. Take a rare, but maybe the uncommon was better. Fire Magic was so good every time we saw it, by the way. But it's weird with Tifa now. Okay, mill. Target opponent gains control of another target permanent you control. Draw a card. Well, I guess you can give them... It's actually kind of interesting. You can give them like random treasures and stuff to draw. This is expensive, but pretty good. I'm on one of these two. Let's take the expensive card. It's weird with Tifa though. Wait. Shall we? Mono landfall. I think this looks better than Gladiolus. What is that? Ranger Captain of Eos. So Captain of Eos is sick. You may search your library for a creature card with mana value 1 or less. Put it into hand. I'm taking Chocobo. If we go landfall, we want to go red-green. Okay, if we want to stay green, take the Rex. If we want to go into another color, we did green-black already. This looks pretty good, honestly. T-Rex has been kind of underperforming. We were never really casting it because 6 mana is so expensive. But, I don't know. Because you want ramp in these decks, so expensive stuff, but then again, there's a lot of blue cards, non-synergized though. So take another Rex or take the Gigantoad. This might be the deck for Fire Magic now, actually, with all the expensive stuff. There's the Fat Chocobo. There's also Wyvern super late. I mean, this would be a really good fit, I think. And it was so good. Where is the sauce? Or maybe we just go green. I'll take that. Good removal, a decent 2-drop actually. We want that, it just synergizes. Still mono, but I think we want to go red here. Gardener is fine, we're somewhat expensive. Freya doesn't fit because we don't have equipment. Town is fine, you can cycle it. Okay, I'm taking the removal because there's nothing really for us. But removal is somewhat splashable and we don't have a second color yet. The Maniac Wield. Probably just that. Wait, there's a Slash of Light still in the pack. Is this any good? There's not many flyers, so maybe we can try it out. And stay mono. It's hard to say what's open because there was intervention into then a good white card into then a good red card or whatever. Should I go? Let's try that. I mean, to be fair, we have a black card. I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe I was supposed to be green-white. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast bird spells from the top. That's already good. If a land or bird passes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger it at an additional time. During your turn, this has flying. So they gain control of it when it deals damage. You draw that many cards, create that many tap treasure token, and lose that much life. There's also a good 2-draw, but I'm taking the bird, the Chocobo. Because we are in black, but Chocobo seems better. Are we making... Well, I guess this archetype does make a lot of tokens. Not now, though. This... I mean, we're still not in red. I could take Treachery and just draft a black-green deck. I think I'm taking this card because it fits this deck pretty well. There's a lot of good blue. Vanilla is good. That would be alright. Vanilla is just generically a good card. 4 mana 3/2, but we might be black green anyhow. And then we get the other part. I guess there was a landfall 2-drop if we really wanted to go there. I need a removal. Well, we have a removal if we go black. But there's a Thunder Magic. Now we have to make a decision. Obviously, Cloud is great. But if we're gonna do landfall, I want Thunder Magic. This is a removal. Okay, this with Tifa. Crazy. There was way more black than red. Like, if something red was kinda not really there, I do like that. We don't want to go out of the way too much. We're too expensive for combat tricks. Quinoa now doesn't make that much sense. It's Quina, but Quinoa sounds so much better. Wizards you control gain lifelink. Don't want another expensive card. This is weird in this deck. It does fill the yard. Just a 2-drop. Man. Maybe I need to switch or pivot. Could even splash the fire magic. I'll take fire magic. It looks so good with our expensive stuff. Like, yeah, we could do the stompy thingy with these. I think we're just going here and maybe splash fire magic. I'm overcomplicating it again. Well, we're more synergizing more with black now either way, aren't we? I guess not with this. Should have taken a land there. Wait, what is that? Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the iron step. Okay, bird, 2-drop. And then if you have 4, it gives you a land, whatever. We won't probably have 4 in this deck. Well, we do have some birds. This is also really good. But we need 2 drops either way. This is really good, but I might need that gardener. Because we're so expensive. Doesn't even do that much. Rydia. No, we probably don't switch now. We lose all the removal and all. I'm gonna still take this for the mana curve. And maybe now we switch. Top card of your library. Put a lower counter. It gains his. What is that? Oh, it's just a creature. Exile the top card. And you get gives you another card. There's a Torgal. Pretty good card. I've been doing great. How are you? I'm excited to play with the new cards, that's all. This creature deals damage equal to the number of non-name cards. We're not about that. I guess this is not bad. This is actually really good with these and that. Mono green. Now we're gonna play the removal at least. And the cloud. Wait, there's so many. No, but nothing. I'm gonna take that still. It's weird because I guess we're heavy green and then just play some removal. Bow, does this do anything? No. Oh, I have that already. I'm gonna take a ramp here. Maybe we need more fixing. Yeah, there were just a lot of these. I don't know if they're good or not. Reanimator. Okay. I'm gonna play Fire Magic, I think, on the splash. Is that crazy? I think we cut Tifa. And we focus more on the grind. Which is weird because we're cutting now our first pick again. This won't flip, will it? Yeah, but Tifa is just a 2-mana 2/2 in this deck. Doesn't do anything. Cannot pump it. We can pump it with that, but still. I don't know. I mean, it's new, so hard to say anything about the set right now. I'm enjoying it because it's new. Well, we have some tokens. 1, 2. These are tokens also. The 2 drops. Well, Tifa is a human for Torgal, for whatever's worth. The birds are actually super hard to get for this. The enchantments don't matter, and only the sorceries make birds more or less. But yeah, it still gets you lands. So this is 8, 7, 2, that's 16 plus map. We're again a little too expensive for my taste. We are ramping at least this time pretty hard. Also, like, by the way, I could go super lower on that and just not play Revelation. Only play one of that, and then we can do like something like that. Go more mono green, plus 1 land, and then cut 1 card. Play 1. This is fine. I'm not gonna wait unless I get another 2 drop. No, but it feels like we're losing to real decks. Well, real decks just curve out, more or less. I'm gonna still play that out. To me, it feels you just always lose because you're too expensive in Golgari. Also, you don't get flyers. It's huge. We're just gonna play this in the dark. The chances of milling up permanent are pretty high. And if they deal with something... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's still pretty early, obviously. Maybe it's a small sample, but they couldn't deal with that. So we're gonna play this in the dark, apparently. Because otherwise we're doing nothing. Which... Oh, but we can deal with that. So in not returning a land... Just need to get black mana. Have more black mana than red. What is that? Each player exiles the top card. You may play the card you own, exile this way. Each other card exile this way with lesser mana value. And I don't understand it. You may play the card you own, exile this way, and each other card exile this way with lesser mana value. I mean, it's annoying because we're not doing anything. No, your own you get for free. What? You get everything for free. What? Might be good. Which is that. Tarkir being just big bombs didn't really age that well, honestly. Because it was just Boros at the end. And now we're flooding. I actually like Tarkir overall, it was a really good format. And then this won't do much versus them, but that might do stuff. So either they didn't want to play the third land out and they only have one, but that doesn't make sense. I guess it makes sense. They could still play it. End step. Oh wait, this gives you a town. Oh, Rafael Levy, what's up? What's up? Thank you so much for your subscription. Are you not playing today? I don't really need that much green. I could finish that, but doesn't do much right now. I keep on ending with in some weird Golgari deck, and it doesn't even look great of a deck. But these piles are just not it. Probably gotta deal with that. Everything is sorta aggressive in this format, because even if you're ramping, you kinda just want the momentum and start attacking. And there's a lot of attack matters stuff. But maybe people figure out other stuff. We got our quote-unquote bump. I don't know if it's a bump really, but it does give you card advantage with lands. We don't have a 2-drop. So perfect would be if we play it on 3 and get value from it, but I'll still have to play it if we don't get another play. And we have exactly 1 bird. What? Mill 2 rares. What was the other card they took? Well, these are not really castable, I guess, with this mana, so... Well, that lets you shuffle. Combo. I'm not a really big believer in word map, it's just taxing. It's a bird spell. Oh, this one you can, yeah, sorry. This one you can. The enchantment you cannot. Oh, I want to draw this so I can cycle it. Maybe I leave that up to deal with whatever they play with instead of word map. No, I think we're fine. We can shuffle it. Although it's not that bad to draw it either way. Well, I could get it back next turn. And then just possibly try to get ahead on tempo. Because then if we get it back next turn, we can play a land from top. Oh, wait. When it attacks, they can put a creature from their hand into play. So we have to deal with it pre-combat. I guess I don't know, this is weird. Is that card secretly good? Oh, I could have, yeah, messed up. That's so insane. Maybe I still have to deal with that and just let them cook, but... They did a thing, yeah. This is too commander-ish for me to enjoy that sort of stuff. Okay, maybe we get a 2-for-1. Okay, I'm just gonna use it now. Pretty good, but we still need gas. Mono black. Okay. Probably wait. Have this next turn. There's likely chance they have removal. Equipped creature has double strike whenever equipped creature attacks. If it's first combat phase, untap it. After this first, there's an additional phase. Okay, that we can deal with. Oh, they're probably missing a color. It might be mono black also. Who knows? This card always wins, confirmed. But it has to do something with reaching 7 mana. Okay. You know what's happening in this set? The plants are just so weird. The plants are non-interactive, like, but it makes sense, right? If somebody's playing mages, they're gonna burn you out. If somebody plays this random attack matter card, they're gonna steamroll. I was drafting mostly Boros in Tarkir though. So what soup brain? And out of all people, I'm drafting a soup now. What has happened? Okay, Golgari versus Golgari. I wanna play that. You cannot get blown out because first you search for a land, then you get a counter. If it was counter first, then land, this would be sketch. We still lose it, but this doesn't work with enchantment Satch. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Get you. And we get you. Six to re-equip. And it's a Bard in addition to its other types. So Bard doesn't matter in this set. Why is it not a bird? It's only one letter of a difference. Bard always matters. Bard is the word. Is it better to trade for a 1-1, but ultimately we still need a lot of equipping? I'm just gonna trade here. Still have stuff to do. Let's attack. I think the trade is fine. I'll wait with this. Probably have that. They wouldn't think that hard if there was treachery. Okay, well. It's pretty good for them. Questions, do I wanna cycle and equip? Probably not. Can sack the equipment. That toucher is annoying. Yeah, this is another deck, which was, the other one was also 3 colors. We got baited into Golgari again. This is more mono green splash both. These Rexes play out way worse than they look. Historically, a card like that was really, really good. But there's so much efficient removal around and a lot of that touch. Conrad. If you control, if there are 6 or more permanents. Okay. Means they don't add to the board. Start sacking now. We'll also equip attack, but they have removal, it's our whole turn then. Not sure if I want to sack the bow now. Mage in Golgari. Maybe this mage is just good either way. Or the mage's rot. Fine. And this needs 6. This card is really hard to trigger. You need self-mill basically. Double block is interesting here because right now we don't have anything for that. But we could get stuff. I think we double block. To have the equipment plus the Airy Man. Let's go. I'm leaving the sack up. If something, this card is good though. So not everything is bad about Golgari. 6 is so much to equip, but it just can come up now. Could sack Gardener, but then we're taking 3, which is... We're definitely sacking something here. I guess I'm sacking that. Yeah, Golgari versus Golgari is fine. Sacrifice another creature. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 4 mana up is too risky to just equip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna probably keep it up. But if they deal with that, what are we doing then? Are we still sacking? No, I think we equip it here. But the issue here gets that I want this up, but then the Ari Man survives, right? I think we're fine. Spread it out. If they deal with that, we keep that and we can still sack the bow. I think that's reasonable to not go all out. And this has an attack now. Well, and we lose. Do we? Wait. All damage that will be dealt to you and other permanents you control. Oh, we do have a Death Toucher, oh my god. Saved. How does that even work? If this deals damage, does it then... I mean, if it would deal damage to face, it doesn't count the Death Touch. Not with the kick, with this. If it goes face, but obviously it's... You think it works? Because then we just attack, but then again... Create 10 tap treasures. It is gone though. No, but it's better to deal with it, right? Because we only give them 1 turn then. If we deal more damage. Because with all the treasures they could do stuff. Now they have the Expel and we lose. 17 is still a lot. No, but they can deal 17 actually, right? Almost. Man, if they have the double red card and X, they actually win. Kitty Kate, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Funny is how this card is weak to Death Touchers then. So basically the Ari Man completely hoses it. What is that? So +1/+1. Exile this for 7 mana as a sorcery, parental damage twice. That will be dealt to creatures you control. Tap all creatures your opponent controls. But that's a pretty good short sword. The card has to be good in the right deck. You can pump the Gardener then to get out of reach of fire magic. If we go for 3 on 6, which is actually in 2 turns. So here we want a ramp. Don't have a town anymore, so we get another green probably. We don't need double black. Is there land destruction in this set? Okay, it could... Depends what they equip. I'm gonna still go here. Three, four, five. So I could still go with that first, but they might put that there. But they do that pre-combat either way. That lives. Then we actually go here still. Cat might be good. There's not many flyers. That's why cards like that are kind of decent in this format. Might want to use this on the cat if they equip. Wait, is this card at Tidos? Focus more of that. Well, it's pretty good for us then. So I could use it now. Should probably use it now so they cannot prove, because they're always equipping. And then we get to attack with both. I think that's good enough. And there could be a counter or something weird. Yeah, all the random flyers are overperforming, I think. Especially cheap flyers. So this card is probably surprisingly playable. Also, this fire magic has been insane every time it was cast in this format. This in the dark. Let's attack first. I want to have that up. Or maybe they deal with something and we get it back. Yep, perfect. Well, perfect. I would still rather deal the damage, but... We're gonna figure out grindy decks, because once you figure out that card like this is good and no aggro deck wants it, then we're talking. Then you can stall. I'm just gonna play the T-Rex. I don't know if there's a counter or not. Sure. This doesn't have another ability if you don't have Fang, right? You need 5 to flip, but you need Fang and that. Okay, maybe this Golgari goes far now. Surprisingly, I'm surprised that we're winning all of a sudden, because the deck really doesn't feel great. Four wins in. Decent hand. We have red as well. Just need the tokens now. This card we haven't seen pop off yet. And it feels like it's something that is really easy to do, because equipments make tokens. There's just in general a lot of tokens in this set. Wait, what? At the beginning of your end step, if this creature didn't enter battlefield this turn, return it. That hits hard. So okay, they get 3 damage in, but it's only 1 mana to recast it. That card looks good. What a curve. What a curve. So I get the removal next turn. This has a higher upside. It's probably better to play it now. I'd rather also trade for that than the Ahri man. Yeah, you cannot block with it, I guess. But otherwise it would be pretty sick. I mean, even better. I don't know if it's like really that good, but it looks oppressive now. But then it interferes with your curve, so maybe it's not that bad. I need to double block if they put a counter on it. And then it's gonna deal with both. This is so weird. I mean, this is so bad for us. Maybe I needed to play that still. So should I contest it even? Probably I'm gonna take it. But mill 5 cards, put up to 1 enchantment card, mill this way into your hand. Exile this, return it to the battlefield transformed. Create a token that's a copy of target non-legendary enchantment you control, gains haste, and sacrifice it. Okay, and then the triggers. Oh, that's 1. It's gonna be 2 if we trade something. This is instant, so maybe just pass this turn. Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, this then flips back. And then it's also a 6/6 flyer. That's something to note. I keep on forgetting these sagas are actually creatures. Because I kind of want them... I want to get something in the yard rather than just... But in this case, huh? If I block like this, that's bad. So maybe just that. We just deal with whatever they play next, and Cloud deals with Tifa. What? Well, this one cares about vehicles. Whenever vehicles... Yeah, we had that one the other day. The other day, today, in another draft. Might not even need to deal with it now. No, I'll go that. I'll go that. I'll go that. Because we have a double block on that. And then we can deal with something big. If we lose this turn, we lose. What can you do? They need like a pump spell plus 2 lands in play. Or that. And an instant speed land. So what happens with it now? I'm gonna just try to deal with it. In the beginning of combat on your turn, if a player was dealt 6 or more damage. Okay. Is there a snakeskin whale? There is. Oh, okay. Oh, but that's... that would get us if they had a land, potentially. This combo is a little bit annoying. That's 6 damage to have a death toucher. We're just not advancing in any meaningful way. The blitz ball is really annoying. But look at what we had to deal this game. Like all the rares. Huh. Oh my god. What? We just lose to that? I guess we just lose to that. Yeah, we need... But they get to flip that. So if we need fire magic, we deal with that. And then they need to not have a creature because you get a double striker. Oh no, that stays or what? I thought it was for 1 turn. That card is actually, when it works, it works. It does stuff. Yeah. Well, now they flip that. We're still alive, but they get this now. So we need fire magic. and then draw better than than they. That still works. No. To be fair, I didn't expect 4 wins with this deck, so we over exceeded expectations. But it does show whenever you have a cheaper deck, it's way easier. I was going too expensive, even though this is an expensive deck, but it actually functions because we have 3 ways to ramp here. Should have probably played Airship. This card has been alright whenever we played against it. Revelation. It was just really slow when we had it in other decks, so that's why I removed it ultimately.